It's time now for high school baseball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
Good evening from Lehman Field here in Berlin. It's time to get set up for baseball under the lights as the Highland Hawks host the Strasburg Tigers. Stay tuned. We'll talk with head coach Chris Degas coming up next on the pregame show. Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 330-359-5421 or in Berlin at 330-674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service in Weinsberg and Berlin.
Premier Pharmacy has more ways to serve you. I'm Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and I'm happy to announce that our newest location in Sugar Creek is open and accepting new patients. Our location in downtown Sugar Creek accepts most major insurances and offers the same great service you've come to expect in our Berlin and Millersburg locations, including delivery and vaccination services. Give us a call today at 330-852-5146 and start experiencing the Premier Pharmacy difference. Premier Pharmacy is your local hometown independent pharmacy.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, and the comforts of home are all gone. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. And now, for a limited time, get a free, complete 7-year warranty with purchase. That's a $735 value, absolutely free. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Don't miss out on the free 7-year warranty, so call today or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Vikert Sand and Gravel Incorporated has been serving the central Ohio areas of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They're a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
Inside the Dugout is being brought to you on WKLM by Home Siding Contractors.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Jake Sidle here with Hawks head coach Chris Degas. And Coach, you're maintaining the head of steam you guys started the season off with. What can you tell us about your guys this year?
They're really, a lot of them are settling into their swings right now and hitting the ball, seeing the ball really well, putting in and play hard, and that's all you can ask for these guys. Just see the ball and find a barrel and try to do some damage, and good things happen for them.
And you've been able to do it against some real good teams, even going back to the Carmichael Classic last Saturday against Tobin.
Yeah, that's our goal in the offseason, is to find quality programs to play, and Tobin's one of those teams, Tri-Valley, Buckeye out of Medina, and some more coming up the second half of the schedule for sure. But we want to challenge ourselves, and the guys have really rose to the challenge this year.
Coach, you got Strasburg coming in today under the lights. What are you expecting to see from the Tigers?
They've got some good arms, so we got to be ready at the plate to attack the strike zone, because like we saw last year in the tournament, they can put up runs. So we just got to play tough defense behind Caden Candle, who's going to be on the mound for us today, and not give them any extra base runners, and we should be okay.
Hey, well, Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. More to come on the pregame show here on WKLM.
Inside the Dugout has been brought to you on WKLM by Home Siding Contractors.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Cinco de Mayo dinner favorites all this week at Rody's IGA. Hi, this is Scott Rody. We have USDA inspected boneless whole pork roast, $2.39 a pound. USDA inspected boneless pork chops, $2.79 a pound. Gerber skinless boneless chicken thighs, $3.19 a pound. We also have 1 pound package of Wurstmeister bratwurst, $3.98. 3 pound whole cooked crawfish, $9.98. USDA choice boneless top sirloin steak, $6.98 a pound. And 4 count Haas avocados for $2.98. Plus download your digital coupon for crazy low price on select items Thursday through Sunday at Rody's IJ Marketplace in Millersburg.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community.
Welcome back to Lehman Field. Jake Sidle alongside John Monigold for today's broadcast. They're going to move up the first pitch of this one a little bit here, or we thought they were. Neither team has taken any infield yet, but...
No, I don't know if we will or not.
We were under the impression they were, so we're got on the air a little bit early here. Thanks for joining us on what is turning out to be a beautiful night for baseball after we had some storms come through the area earlier.
Yeah, it was sketchy, and we just talked about it. You know, how many games got canceled tonight, but they don't have turf, because I'm pretty sure if you do not have turf, you're not playing baseball tonight.
And not with the soakers that came through earlier this afternoon.
So thank you again to all the donors.
We'll go ahead and get you the starting lineups. Lineups are brought to you by Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative. Good game.
Yes, it is. And, you know, if you look at Lancaster's record, you know, Strasburg's 8-8. He's 1-3, but he brings a .95 ERA into the game. And, you know, you're getting people out if your ERA is that low. So we'll see if Highland's able to put up some runs today.
He's also... If the 17 runs he's allowed this season, only 4 of them have been earned, but he's striking out 35, and he's only walked 10 on the season.
Yeah, and that's probably one of the things Highland will look to do today is put some pressure on that Strasburg defense, force them to make plays. You know, if you got a pitcher that's given up about 13 unearned runs on the year, that means he's not getting much support behind him. So I'd look for Highland to be aggressive today and get after it.
Caden Candle going to be making his 5th start of the year for the Hawks. He's gone 23 innings. He's allowed 3 runs, none of them earned. So for some reason, I think I have my earned runs and unearned runs flipped on my little sheet here. So he should have a 0 ERA. He has struck out 22, only walked 5, and he is holding opponents to a 128 batting average against.
Yeah, he's having an exceptional senior year, and he's one of those pitchers that gets deeper in the game. He gets better as it goes along, and, you know, he sets pitchers up with his curveball and his fastball, and like I said, he's just off to an exceptional start, having a great senior year on the mound.
And you look at the offensive side for the Hawks, we've really seen Mike Miller take a big step up over the last few games.
Yeah, I know Coach Degas was kind of searching a little bit for that guy he could put at the leadoff spot. You know, Caden and Colin and Grady and Danny, and those guys got some power, but the one thing that Mike brings is he's left-handed, he's speed, going to get on base and set the table for those big hitters.
We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and continue setting this matchup between the Hawks and the Tigers next on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Transform your home with the timeless beauty of cedar without the hassle. An MRV Siding Supply with maintenance-free sham-clad shiplap siding. The perfect blend of style and durability. Whether it's for porch ceilings, siding, or shutters, their sham-clad shiplap siding offers the latest designs that everyone is talking about. No staining, no sealing, just stunning, hassle-free elegance. Get the look of cedar and elevate your home with sham-clad shiplap siding today. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
MEB Systems, the area's flat roof specialist. MEB Systems also offers retrofit solutions for low-slope metal roofs. MEB Systems counts it as a privilege to serve our community and beyond with the highest level of customer service and top-notch workmanship. Let them not only learn your business, but also your trust. When it comes to your roof, trust your local experts who believe if it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at mbsystems.com. MBB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Enjoy Cinco de Mayo dinner favorites all this week at Roadie's IGA. Hi, this is Scott Roadie. We have USDA Choice Boneless Chuck Roast, $5.98 a pound. USDA Choice Boneless Chuck Steak, $6.18 a pound. 12-ounce selected Smithfield sliced bacon, $3.98. We also have 41 to 50 count Southern Seas raw shrimp, $5.98. Genuine sweet yellow onions, 88 cents a pound. 9-ounce Whistle Stop onion ring batter mix, $2.98. And sweet plump red seedless grapes, $1.78 a pound. Plus download your digital coupon for crazy low price on select items Thursday through Sunday at Roadie's IJ Marketplace in Millersburg.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
This is Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. I have partnered with Buckeye Insurance Group to provide our customers with insurance coverage at competitive rates, backed by outstanding service. If you would like a no-obligation review of your farm, home, or auto insurance, see me, Jeff Allison at Burgett Insurance. Buckeye Insurance Group and Burgett Insurance, working together to protect you.
Welcome back to Lehman Field. Jake Sidle and John Monigold with you. Brogan Simels back at WKLM Sports Central. Great to have you with us for some baseball under the lights here at Lehman Field. And, you know, we'll talk a little bit more about this game here in a moment. But, John, it's hard to believe we're already kind of coming towards the end of the regular season. Softball tournament drawings are this Sunday, and I think baseball, that means they're next week.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think. You know, you got basically almost like 2 weeks of the season left. And, it's one of those things, they pushed the state tournament back, and baseball got pushed back a little bit. So I think the state tournament's June 13th, around that area anyway. So, yeah, it's kind of catching up to us quick right here.
And we'll talk a little bit about that state tournament, a little bit of a different format this year. Canal Park wasn't available to host all 21 state semifinal and finals games, so they're splitting them between Canal Park in Akron and Thurman Munson Stadium in Canton, which I think, great idea. Thurman Munson, of course, a former home of the Canton Akron Indians back in the day, but still a venue that's had a lot of work done recently is the home of the Canton McKinley Bulldogs.
Yeah, the city of Canton's put a lot of money into that field and that complex, and I believe the basketball, they just announced that they're going to go back to more traditional Final Four. They're going to have some of those games at Wright State and then some of those games at Dayton, and I'm not sure if they're using another arena or not, but it's a lot to ask, one site to host 21 baseball games in 4 days.
It is. Now, softball, they are playing all 21 games at Firestone Stadium in Akron. There's a few other tournaments that come in there, but the MAC tournament, a couple weeks off, so they are able to host all the games there. But, the first year of the expanded divisions in all the other sports, I think it was a learning curve. But I think overall it was a good experience. We saw a lot of schools win their first state title after, kind of being stuck in the middle ranks against some schools that maybe they shouldn't have been competing with in the postseason. Kind of like you take a look at Riverview winning their first soccer state championship. You had Perry and Louisville both go down to Dayton for boys basketball, and I think overall that's been good for the student athletes.
Yeah, they're trying to create a more level playing field, looking at the student population and what teams fit together. I know talking a little bit District 6, which Highland is going to be in, you got different teams in there now. You're going to see Garaway's in there. You're going to have Toronto's still in there. That's a team that we've seen before. Caldwell, Newcomerstown. Those are teams that all have good records. So it's going to be a little different look to that tournament down there in the district.
And I believe they've changed up how the districts are going to go. I believe it's all the way until the district final. They'll be at home, and then the district final will be at a neutral location.
Yeah, and I talked to Coach Dagus a little bit about that, before the game here, and he talked like they might be back at Beaverfield there in Lancaster, or there was a possibility, might be a little bit closer, but we'll have to wait and see with how it works out, and hopefully we don't have to travel too far.
I would appreciate that.
Yes.
We get to baseball season and travel gets a little more hectic on certain days.
We went down to Harrison Central. I believe that's the other site Coach Dagus said that the district would use. And, man, do they have a great facility.
It feels like a minor league park there.
Absolutely, it does. And that's the result of the oil money down in that area. And, a lot of the schools are going to this turf field. And like I said, we just can't thank the community enough for stepping up and helping out the baseball and softball programs. And this game definitely would not be being played.
Well, we'll come back and finish setting this one up next on WKLM.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Home Sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
Ready to hit the road toward a high-demand career? Buckeye Career Center is proud to participate in the Ohio Commercial Truck Driver Student Aid Program. This state-funded initiative helps cover the cost of your CDL training through grants and loans offered by the state of Ohio. Don't miss this opportunity to start a rewarding career. Call Buckeye Career Center's Adult Education Department at 330-339-2288 today to learn more or to apply for the program. You can also visit buckeyecareercenter.org for more information.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
The secret's out. Thread and Ink in Holmesville is open to take care of your custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing needs. They offer a storefront with apparel for West Holmes, Highland, and surrounding schools. Whether it's school spirit wear, professional business attire, accessories, or unique custom designs, they deliver excellence in every product. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 5. Thread and Ink is located at 8210 County Road 245 in Holmesville. Or call Justine at 330-279-9222. That's Thread and Ink, custom embroidery and screen printing in Holmesville.
They've got gray ball caps with an orange bill tonight. It's 300 feet down the left field line and 383 to dead center here at Lehman Field and 303 down the right field line. But again, you got to clear the 30-foot hitting facility in left field to get a ball out of here there. Man, it's about a 10-foot wall in right field towards all the way to center, and then from center back around to left field, it is about an 8-foot wall. The flag in center field standing still right now after a long afternoon of severe storms coming through and a threat of more rain later tonight through tomorrow. But that doesn't matter right now because we are set for baseball here. And we'll go ahead and bring you tonight's national anthem, brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Service Center in Millersburg.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service continues to offer the convenience of two great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 330-359-5421 or in Berlin at 330-674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service in Winesburg and Berlin.
Premier Pharmacy has more ways to serve you. I'm Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and I'm happy to announce that our newest location in Sugar Creek is open and accepting new patients. Our location in downtown Sugar Creek accepts most major insurances and offers the same great service you've come to expect in our Berlin and Millersburg locations, including delivery and vaccination services. Give us a call today at 330-852-5146 and start experiencing the Premier Pharmacy difference. Premier Pharmacy is your local, hometown, independent pharmacy. Call today at 3.
Caden Candle on the mound tonight to start for the Highland Hawks. Candle on the season has allowed 3 runs, all unearned on 11 hits, while striking out 22, walking 5, hitting 1. He is 4-0 with a 0 ERA, averaging just 6.7 strikeouts per 7 innings, and is holding opponents to a 128 batting average so far this season. And when he gets ready to start this game, he'll be facing off against his opponent on the mound in Drew Lancaster, the pitcher. As Lancaster will get ready to come to the plate. Great to have you with us for baseball tonight here at Lehman Field under the lights on the turf.
Turned out to be a great night, didn't it?
A beautiful night for some baseball here. So the pregame meeting on the mound breaks up, and we'll get ready for today's first pitch, brought to you by MRV Siding Supply, where they have top-quality products like Provia Siding, decorative siding, windows and doors, Provia manufactured stone, and accessories on County Road 624 in Millersburg. Call 800-524-7436. The wind and the pitch, and today's first pitch is a curveball in there for strike one, and we are underway at 6:56. So no 1 count here. Lancaster takes that one downstairs. Now 1-1.
Go ahead.
He's hitting .389 so far this season.
Pretty good batting average considering he's their best pitcher too.
So 1-1 up high that time. Now 2-1 the count.
Really good player. Started him off with 2 curveballs, and I went to high fastball there.
Candle comes set. Here's the 2-1 offering. Inside that time. Now 3-1 the count.
One of the nice things about technology, I believe Caden Candle's father, Derek, is listening in Ireland.
So that one is swung on. High chopper towards third. Grady Monigold will glove and throw across the diamond in time. And there is one gone. That will bring up Brody Boffman, the third baseman, who I need to see which number he is wearing today. He's wearing number 23 today. He's got 2 listed on the roster.
Just a freshman. The Strasburg team is really young. They only have 1 senior.
Batting .308 this season, as the first pitch to him is low and away for ball 1-1-0. Danny Hosteller's behind the plate to complete the battery. Luke Hirschberger is at first. Keith Hirschberger is at second. Caden Koblenz at short. And Grady Monigold at third. As the 1-0. That one swung on and tapped towards second. Hirschberger will field and throw to Hirschberger in time. And there's 2 gone. To finish the defensive alignment, Logan Yoder's in left field. Colin Koblenz is in center. And Mike Miller's the right fielder. As that'll bring up Caden Dugan. He's wearing number 3 today, and he'll bat right-handed, a righty-righty matchup against Candle.
Yeah, Dugan's got some good pop. Has a couple home runs already on the season.
Batting .413 on the season. The pitch to him, swung on, tapped foul down the third base line. We'll do it now at 0-1. Tonight's player of the game is presented by the Buckeye Deli in the Patio, where great food meets great times. From delicious pizza and bar snacks to milkshakes and cold drinks, they've got it at the Buckeye Deli in the Patio. So an 0-1 count here to Dugan. As Candle comes set, kicks and fires. Checked his swing on a pitch called a strike on the outside corner, and 0-2 the count.
Hear a few moans from the Strasburg faithful there. They didn't agree with that call.
It's the 0-2. Low and away, try to get him to chase that one. And now 1-2 the count.
Yeah, that was definitely outside. Got him set up now. See if they stay off speed or go fastball.
Candle comes set. The 1-2 offering. Outside, and the deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 gone.
Highland defense is pretty much playing straight up here. A lot of speed in the outfield.
So that next one swung on and missed, and then tagged out there by Hostetler, and that strikeout will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. We move to the bottom of the first. No score between the Hawks and the Tigers here on WKLM.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, and the comforts of home are all gone. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. And now, for a limited time, get a free, complete 7-year warranty with purchase. That's a $735 value, absolutely free. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Don't miss out on the free 7-year warranty, so call today or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
We move to the bottom of the first inning, and it will be Drew Lancaster to step on the rubber. Lancaster on the season making his 7th appearance and 6th start. He is 1-3 in 29 and a third innings pitched. He has a .96 ERA. He's allowed 17 runs, only 4 earned on 21 hits while walking 10 and striking out 35. He'll first face Mike Miller, the right fielder. Mike Miller, again, we talked about it in the pregame show. He's really come on as of late, batting .448 on the season. The first pitch to him's on the outside corner for a strike.
Talk about being a table setter. That's his job, getting on base. He's done really good at it so far.
It's the 0-1 on the outside corner for strike 2. He didn't agree with the call.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if that outside corner expands a little bit this evening.
That one is swung on and missed, and a strikeout for Mike Miller to lead things off. And that'll bring up Colin Koblenz, batting .500 on the season, 22 for 44. He's driven in 10 runs, scored 16 himself. He's got a lot of extra base hits, 6 to be exact, 2 doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs on the year. He also bats left-handed. Righty-lefty matchup. The pitch is low and away for ball 1-1-0.
Lancaster has an over-the-top delivery, so he's got some downward tilt to that ball. Looks like it has a little cut to it coming in on a left-hander.
So here comes the 1-0. Downstairs now, 2-0 the count.
And that's a pitch you see being thrown a lot more as a cutter. I know a lot of major league guys are going to it. Just gets a little extra movement on their fastball.
That one is swung on and fouled out of play to the parking lot. And I don't hear anyone doing it on, so I don't think we hit a car. So 2 balls and a strike now as Lancaster comes set. Here's the 2-1 offering. Outside now, 3-1 the count.
And you can see the left fielder is way off the line out there. He's almost playing in left center. But, that could be dangerous if you're pitching outside.
So a 3-1 pitch going to be on its way. Here it comes. Right down Broadway, and that'll run the count full. So the string out here.
See if Colin can make him zone up.
It's the payoff. That one swung on, popped him up, foul ground. And coming back into fair territory is Lancaster, the pitcher, to make the catch.
Can you call that a big league pop-up? That thing was way up there. A lot of hang time on that one.
There might be some wind up above where the flag sits because that one looks like it got pushed in a lot. That'll bring up Caden Koblenz. Caden Koblenz on the season, a .375 hitter. He bats right-handed, righty-righty matchup. 2 down, the base is empty here, bottom of the first inning. That one's down low for ball 1-1-0. I almost think that one bounced off the turf, and Tucker behind the dish tried to frame it.
Might as well give it a shot.
So 1-0. That one swung on, and that'll dribble through the left side of the infield for a base hit.
There goes the no-hitter. Got that out of the way in the first inning.
And a 2-out base runner for the Hawks.
Looked like he might have got that one a little bit off the end of the bat, but got enough of it to get it through the hole.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt and paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964. Specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating for your next paving project, call Melway at 330-279-9000. Grady Monigold will now climb in and bat left-handed. Righty-lefty matchup. Throw to first. Koblenz back with a dive. Monigold, a .400 hitter on the season. He's driven in a team-high 18 runs this season. 3 doubles, 2 home runs.
Pretty good lead over there at first base for Caden.
It's the pitch. Down low for ball 1-1-0.
See how aggressive we are here with 2 outs, Try to get him over into scoring position. Good speed at first base.
Lancaster comes set. Here's his 1-0. That one swung on, tipped at the dish now, 1-1. Tanner Tucker's behind the plate to complete the battery. Avery Kiefer's at first. Brody Hurst at second. Caden Dugan's at short. Brody Buffman's at third. Zayden Barr's the left fielder. Lucas Gopson center. And Braden Whitman will be the right fielder for the Tigers tonight. As Lancaster comes set. Here's the 1-1. That one swung on, lifted high in the air, shallow center. Gopp is coming in. He will call everyone off and make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit, no errors, and the Hawks leave 1. And after 1 inning, no score between Highland and Strasburg here on WKLM.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Vickers Sand and Gravel Incorporated has been serving the central Ohio areas of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They're a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
Firestone Farm Tires are the most preferred tires in America. Not only are they proven to be among the most productive farm tires you can buy, they're backed and serviced by the best trained and equipped farm tire dealer, the certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. So whether you need top quality Firestone Farm Tires or fast, dependable tire service, count on us to keep you rolling.
Get your Firestone tires at Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39, Millersburg.
Roxanne fires right down Broadway for strike number 1. Hurst on the season, a .370 hitter. Seabat's right-handed. Candle kicks and fires right there again. He's really loving the outside half of the plate right now, and Hurst just hasn't taken the bat off the shoulder.
Yeah, if the umpire's going to give you that, go ahead and keep throwing it out there.
It's the 0-2, swung on. Cue ball towards second. Hirschberger will field it. He'll throw on to first in time. One gone.
And it's kind of the same thing that we've seen out of Caden Candle all season. Get ahead of the hitters, mixing speeds, hitting those locations.
You don't like classifying a guy as a ground ball pitcher, but Candle, he can strike you out and get you to chase something to get you to ground out.
Yes, and right there is a perfect example. Pitch was off the plate.
First pitch to Tanner Tucker. That one is swung on and lifted high in the air, center field, and in right center, Colin Koblenz ran a half marathon and got there for the out.
Yeah, you know, you look out there and Colin's playing shallow, and you're thinking, man, is he too shallow? And he just has the speed to go run those balls down.
I'll correct myself. That was Avery Kiefer. Now it's Tanner Tucker at the plate. Catcher batting right-handed. So he came in at .313 on the season. First pitch to him on the inside corner at the knees for a strike. Remember, if you get into a collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. So the 0-1 is low, now 1-1. Give Brooks a call today at 674-1483. So a 1-1 count here to Tucker. Doing the catching today. Candle kicks and fires. Swung on and missed on a ball inside. Now 1-2.
That pitch came up and in on him, had a little bit of tail to it. Nice two-seam. Now let's see if he goes back to that outside corner.
It's a 1-2. He does, and it's outside, but Hostetler tried to get the frame job in.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to take. You got to give a lot of credit to the hitter there.
So the deuce is wild here as Candle kicks and fires. Curveball in there for strike three. Locked him up.
Threw that one right over the heart of the plate. Great pitch.
Second strikeout for Candle. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. We move to the bottom of the second inning. No score between Highland and Strasburg here on WKLM.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
At Mack Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mack Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mack Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
We move to the bottom of the second inning. It's Danny Hostetler, Logan Yoder, and Keith Hirschberger due up for the Hawks. Happy to have you with us this evening. And hard to believe the wind's not moving at all.
Yeah, it's crazy. During the JV game, it was blowing straight out. Now that flag is just hanging limp.
And I'm sure the guy at the plate and Danny Hostetler wouldn't mind having a few of those 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts we had earlier right now.
No kidding.
So he climbs in, batting left-handed, takes the first pitch outside for ball 1-1-0. Danny on the season a .500 hitter.
Yeah, he's had a really good season.
So he'll have that one catch the outside corner rather now.
Probably been one of the most consistent hitters for Highland.
So a 1-1 count here. So Lancaster takes a long look in, now fires. That one swung on and missed. Now 1-2 the count.
Looks like he kind of might have pulled the string there, thrown him a changeup or something. Had Danny out front. Had him on his front foot.
Danny has 5 doubles this season, 2 triples, 2 homers as the 2-1 is bounced in there. Now 2-2 the count. Pardon me, that was... It is a 2-2 count, but that was the 1-2 pitch.
You can see early in this game.
As that one is swung on, he'll put that one back up the middle, and it'll drop into shallow left center for a base hit.
Both pitchers are going to be focusing on hitting their location and trying not to make a mistake over the middle of the plate.
So now a leadoff base runner for Logan Yoder. He's batting .387 on the season. He's driven in 9 this year, 4 doubles and a triple. He's walked 2 times, been hit 2 times. He bats right-handed, righty-righty matchup. As Lancaster kicks, fires, shows bunt. Beautiful bunt all the way down the first base line. The first baseman Kiefer will field it and take it to the bag himself to complete the sacrifice.
Yeah, Logan bunted that ball really hard. Right down the first base line, he just picked it up and stepped on the base.
If he puts that one to the left a little bit, he might have a base hit.
Yes. Punches it past the pitcher.
Cold drinks, they've got it at the Buckeye Deli and the patio. That'll bring up Luke Hirschberger, the first baseman, batting left-handed. First pitch to him is called a strike. Luke this season batting .344. He has driven in 5. Hawks would love him to get number 6 right here. Lancaster kicks and fires, and it's right into his glove on a line drive smash. And Hirschberger tattooed that ball, but right into the glove of Lancaster on the mound.
All he had to do was open his glove, and that ball just popped right into it.
That will retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors. The Hawks leave 1, and we move to the top of the 3rd. No score between Highland and Strasburg here on WKLM.
You're thinking of the right accessories to add to your home, think Copper Creek Hardware products and MRV Siding Supply. With Copper Creek Hardware, you won't find better quality at twice the price. In fact, you'll get great value for builder-grade door hardware. Plus, all Copper Creek Hardware is backed with a lifetime mechanical warranty and a 5-year warranty on all finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977. It is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333 or visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Now an 0-1 count to him. Barr, the left fielder, batting .227 on the season. Batting right-handed, righty-righty matchup here. As Caden Candle comes set. Here's the 0-1. That one swung on, fouled back. Now 0-2 the count. And I think I just smelled some burgers being put on the grill down there. Something smells good.
Got some seasoning anyway.
Yep. So an 0-2 count as Candle finds one he likes. Here's his 0-2 pitch. That one swung on, lifted in the air, and it'll get out of play on the right side. And we'll do it again at 0-2. So the bottom third of the lineup due up here. So that ball's going to make its way back in. I think the first base coach for the Tigers wanted to give that ball to the pitcher.
Probably got a little water on it. Let him dry it off in that ball bag for a second.
So here comes the 0-2. That one swung on and fouled out of play on the right again.
And that's one of those things you ask a lot of people, what's the most important pitch in baseball? And they'll say strike one. And, if pitchers can get ahead in the account, he puts you on the defensive real early.
It's the 0-2. Swung on, tapped back to the pitcher, Candle. He'll underhand toss to first in time, and there's one gone. That'll bring up Brock Johnson, wearing number 33 today. He's the DH, hitting for Gopp.
I believe he was the pitcher during the JV game.
Johnson, a 167 hitter. He's a sophomore who bats right-handed. See, first pitch to him on the outside corner for a strike.
You can see that outside corner. He's getting a lot of work tonight.
Candle rocks and fires. One's blowing away now, 1-1 the count. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 gone here in the top of the third. No score between the Hawks and the Tigers as the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 2.
Way ahead in the count here, but you can be a little more aggressive getting in the strike zone. You're at the bottom of their order. Don't waste a pitch.
That one's just a bit low there. Trying to paint the corner now, 2-2 the count. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Candle kicks, fires, swung on and missed on a curveball, and that'll be strike 3, and that's strikeout number 3 for Candle.
He's been sharp early in this game.
That will bring up Braden Whitman, who on the season is batting 300, or pardon me, he's 0 for 20 as he takes a first pitch strike. Trying to get it going from the plate.
It's a rough start to the season. Get that first hit.
The 0-1 is swung on, and this one might do it, but no, the shortstop Koblenz makes his way into shallow left field to grab that ball and end the inning.
Thought he might have had it right there, but Caden took it away from him.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. We move to the bottom of the third. No score between the Hawks and the Tigers here on WKLM.
Enjoy Cinco de Mayo dinner favorites all this week at Roadie's IGA. Hi, this is Scott Roadie. We have USDA inspected boneless whole pork roast, $2.39 a pound. USDA inspected boneless pork chops, $2.79 a pound. Gerber skinless boneless chicken thighs, $3.19 a pound. We also have 1 pound package of Wurstmeister bratwurst, $3.98. 3 pound whole cooked crawfish, $9.98. USDA choice boneless top sirloin steak, $6.98 a pound. And 4 count Haas avocados for $2.98. Plus download your digital coupon for crazy low price on select items Thursday through Sunday at Roadie's IJ Marketplace in Millersburg.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help managing a chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Time is ticking. Understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The 9-1 and 2 hitters due up as the first pitch to Caden Candle is a strike on the outside corner. So 0-1 count to the left-handed batting pitcher. As Drew Lancaster comes set, here's the 0-1. Outside that time, now 1-1.
Good take on a high curveball. See if Highland can get that leadoff hitter on again.
So the 1-1 outside. Now 2-1 the count. Candle on the season batting .148. He has walked 8 times. So 2-1s outside. Now 3-1 the count. He had a little bit of trouble getting things started at the beginning of the season, but he's gotten a few hits and starting to. So the 3-1 checked his pitch on a ball that I guess was inside there, and that'll be a walk, and that is walk number 9, and that is again team high walk number 9.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was able to check his swing there. He started his swing, and then he never got the bat off the shoulder, just kind of turned it a little bit. Pitch looked inside to me.
Top of the order for Mike Miller. The throw goes to first, and back with a dive there is Candle. Miller 0 for 1, a strikeout swinging his first time up.
We saw a good sacrifice last inning by Logan Yoder. Let's see if we do it again or if Michael's going to be swinging away.
So here's the pitch to him. Shows bunt, pulls it back. And it's called a ball outside. 1-0 the count. Looks like Candle was waiting for the bunt to be put down there. He was about a quarter of the way down to second.
Yeah, you got to make sure he gets the ball down. We don't want to double play.
So 1-0's on the outside corner, I guess. Now 1-1 the count.
Yeah, that's the thing. Lancaster's out there pitching. He's not just
the count.
You know, Mike's giving himself up there. I like on a sacrifice bunt, you'd like to see him stay in that box a little bit longer. I know him being left-handed, he's probably thinking, man, if I get it down the line, I can beat this ball out to first. But really want to see him get Caden over to second base, and now he's going to have to battle.
So a 1-2 count. Lancaster comes set. Here's the pitch. Outside, now 2-2. So a 2-2 count here.
Third baseman has moved back. 2 strikes, not expecting the bunt.
So 2-2. Down low, and from 1-2 to 3-2, the count going to run full here. So you have to imagine Lancaster's going to give Miller something to hit here.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll start the runner here.
Big gap in left field as Barr is playing almost in left center. So he'll chop that one foul down the first base line. We'll do it again at a full count. Yeah. I wonder if the backswing got the catcher there. Home plate umpire was checking on Tucker behind the dish.
And there was no movement at first base, so hitting away.
That was going to be a little looping liner. That'll drop into left field for a base hit. Hitting second and stopping there is Candle. And what I just say, a lot of room in left field, and that's exactly where Miller put it. So now runners on first and Grady Monigold, runners on the corners and one gone here in the bottom of the third inning.
Like I say, you don't mind being aggressive in that situation because it took a perfect play.
Lancaster comes set, runner goes, he'll be swung on, and that's going to drop in front of the right fielder, and it gets past him to the wall. coming in to score is Colin Koblenz. Now Caden Koblenz is going to come in and score. So make the throw home. It doesn't matter. It's a 2 RBI double for Grady Monigold, and it's a 3-0 ball game.
And what a difference the second time through the lineup. You know, he's not fooling anybody right now. Got himself in a little bit of a jam there, some traffic on the bases, and the Hawks were able to capitalize.
Caden Koblenz showed off that speed, scores all the way from first base. And that'll bring up Danny Hostetler now with a runner in scoring position and 1 down. He singled his first time up.
And, you know, as soon as that ball kicked off the outfielder's leg, you had a pretty good idea Caden was going to try to score.
Righty-lefty matchup. Lancaster kicks, fires. I guess it came into the zone high. 1-0. So a 1-0 count. Lancaster comes set. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, lifted high in the air.
Trouble.
Left
that ball's
field.
carrying.
Bars going back. It's going to hit off the warning track. Rounding third, coming for home is Monigold. He'll score easily. And that is the third RBI double of the inning as Danny Hostetler makes it 4-0.
And you can kind of see the adjustments Highland's made. They're not letting him spot any pitches. First good pitch, they're swinging.
And that'll bring out Mike Becker to talk with his pitcher. We'll take a quick timeout and be back on WKLM.
This is Emily Sheely of Berga Insurance. Farm ownership is a huge investment. Protect your investment with the right insurance policy. I proudly represent Buckeye Insurance Group, a company that has been insuring farms since 1879. Together we can make sure you have coverage that meets your needs. Buckeye Insurance Group and Berga Insurance working together to protect you.
Yoder's coming to the plate. He had a sacrificed bunt his first time up. That if he would have put it 3 feet to the left, might have been an infield hit.
Yeah, he did a good job getting that runner to second base. We just weren't able to get him in.
Righty-righty matchup. The pitch to him. Curveball in there for strike 1, 1-0.
And really, these have all been legitimate hits. You know, we talked about Lancaster only giving up 4 earned runs. A lot of unearned runs, but these ones have all been pretty hard hit balls. Not fooling anybody right now.
It's the 0-1. That one swung on, chopped through the left side of the infield, and they'll put up the stop sign at third there for Hostetler. On his way to second, here's the throw, the slide, the tag is in time, and that'll be Yoder getting out trying to stretch a single into a double.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he did that on his own or if Coach Mast over there tried to steal a bag. They're trying to catch the Tigers off guard. But heads up play, they were talking and able to get Logan at second base.
Well, stop in for weekly specials along with the great selection in the deli, meat, and produce departments for fresh arrangement of flowers. Check out the Posey Pat Floral Shop. Then before you head out, sign up for a Roadie's Rewards card at Roadie's IGA. Keith Hirschberger, the 8th Hawk to bat in the inning. He bats right-handed, a runner on third, 2 down. The pitch to him's up high for ball 1, 1-0.
And early in the season, Highland was having a hard time scoring runs. Seemed like they got a lot of base runners with 2 outs, but
so 1-0. That one swung on, fouled back now. 1-1 the count.
Last couple weeks, you can see the bats have started to heat up, and usually that happens when you start getting a little bit warmer weather.
I think we go back to that game at Canal Park against Lake Center Christian. That's when this team really started getting the bat going.
Yeah, and
so 1-1. That one swung on, a little looping liner. That's going to drop into shallow right field, and that'll bring in Hostetler.
Yeah, he got that one off the handle. Keith just strong enough to get it over the second baseman's head.
So an RBI single for Keith Hirschberger will bring up Luke Hirschberger, the 9th man to bat in the inning. And it's now 5-0 Hawks here in the bottom of the third. Luke Hirschberger tattooed a ball his first time up, but it went right into the glove of Lancaster.
Kind of looked like he just flipped his glove down and the ball just went in. Didn't have much time to react at all.
So swing and foul the first one off 0-1. But don't forget, tonight's player of the game is presented by the Buckeye Deli in the Patio, where great food meets great times. From delicious pizza and bar snacks to milkshakes and cold drinks, they've got it at the Buckeye Deli in the Patio. So someone is going to be getting a large three-topping pizza from the Buckeye Deli in Nashville today as the 0-1. That one swung on, looping liner into left field that time.
And this is the one thing Highland wasn't able to do early in the season was string hits together. But last couple games they've been able to do it. It looks like a totally different baseball team.
And that takes us back to where we started the inning with Caden Candle, who walked to start this inning off. And I think an important note here is all the outs in this inning by Strasburg have been on the base path.
And, you don't mind that, taking that extra base. That's the way Highland plays baseball. Try to catch that defense off guard.
Lancaster comes set. Here's his first pitch to Candle. Swung on, hit towards short. The shortstop, Dugan, will take it to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. But the Hawks score 5 runs, and they lead at 5-0 after 3 here on WKLM.
Attention Knights Nation, this is Noah Clark with Clark Fowler Electric. As a proud sponsor of West Home Sports from T-ball all the way through high school, Clark Fowler Electric Motors and Supplies is on top of the game. With almost 3 decades as the area's leading provider in parts, repairs, and service, Clark Fowler is a team that you can count on. If you've had a breakdown, we'll get you back up and running and get you back into the game. Visit ClarkFowlerElectric.com for more details and information and all your electric motor needs. Go Knights!
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting future? Buckeye Career Center is still accepting high school applications for next school year. Let us help you discover your passion and prepare for your future.
My name is Andrea Labb, and I'm a double lab student in graphic arts and floral design. Buckeye has given me many hands-on career-related experiences. Without Buckeye, I would not have had the opportunity to obtain an internship in web design.
Spots are filling up fast, so don't wait. Whether you're interested in technology, healthcare, or skilled trades, Buckeye Career Center has a program for you. Apply now at buckeyecareercenter.org.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Top of the order for the Tigers, Drew Lancaster grounded to third his first time up. Takes that pitch up high for ball 1-1-0. Jake Sidle, John Monigold with you. Happy to have you with us tonight. The 1-0 swung on, hit towards short, and that will break up the perfect game. It had been 9 up, 9 down.
Wasn't going to mention that.
I didn't mention it.
Nobody did. Nobody did. Just a legit base hit. We didn't jinx him.
Legit base hit that gets into center field.
But I wasn't going to say, hey, I don't think anybody's been on base yet.
So that's the first base runner for the Tigers. We'll bring up Brody Boffman, who grounded to second his first time up. Righty-righty matchup as Candle takes a look in, now fires on the outside corner for a strike. He's not upset or not happy with the call there is Boffman.
Yeah, he turned to his third base coach and said, that ball's 6 inches outside.
He might have been lucky our home plate umpire wasn't looking at him when he made that sign.
He was blocked.
So here comes the 0-1. Swung on, and that's going to hit off Candle's foot. Monigold will field it off the ricochet, throws to first in time to get the out there, but great job there by Monigold. Just a heads-up play at third base to charge that.
Do you give Candle an assist there? A little kick save and a butte. Man.
You know what? Actually, I think...
Do you give him an assist?
It hit him, so I think it does go 1-5-3 on the putouts.
Yep. Sad thing is, if that ball doesn't hit him, it might be a double play. It was headed right up the middle.
Brings up Dugan. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout today as that one runs low and away for ball 1-1-0. To go off your hockey reference there, kick save and a butte. If a goal goes off a player's shin and into the net, they get credited the goal.
Absolutely. So. They sure do.
Has Candle. Checks at second, the 1-0. That one swung on, looping liner to right field. That's going to drop and head towards the fence. Dugan's going to round third. They wave him home. Here's the throw to the cutoff man. It gets away, and now the runner goes to second as Dugan, I think that ball popped up and hit him in the face after it got away from second again. He was running all the way there, so that goes down as an RBI single for Dugan. And he moves up to second on the throw home.
Yeah, that ball got him on the side of the face. He put a charge into that ball into the right center gap.
Lancaster never stopped, and now there's one gone, a runner on second for Brody Hurst, who grounded out to second his first time up. You know, speaking of hockey, the Stanley Cup playoffs are going on right now.
That is one intense sport.
Oh, it is. Steve Mears, who is the TV voice of the Blue Jackets, has been calling some games for TNT remotely.
Really?
They didn't send him to his series up in Canada. They had him in a studio calling the game. For an NHL playoff series, that pitch on the outside corner is called a strike.
Can you get the feel of the atmosphere if you're at home?
Now, I can say I've never called a game remote. I know some people that have, and they're not fans of it. But
yeah. We got a great crowd here tonight.
The 0-1 is blown away now, 1-1.
You know, I still think Highland has one of the prettiest settings for high school baseball that you can find in the state of Ohio.
You got the trees out in center field, and then the valley out in left center with the Encore Hotel. Once it gets lit up, it looks real great out there. It's a 1-1, high and tight, now 2-1.
And meanwhile, you know, Candle here trying to work out a damage. Limit the damage here. Dugan put a really good swing on that ball, did exactly what you're taught. Outside corner, hit that ball the opposite way, drove it to the right center gap.
So 2-1. That one swung on, high chopper to third. Monigold looks the runner back, throws across the diamond, and there's two gone. The Kilbuck Savings Bank proudly supports local youth and hopes you all knock it out of the park as they celebrate 125 years of serving our community. That'll bring up Avery Kiefer, the first baseman. He might have been down in the bullpen. There was someone warming up in the right field bullpen for the Tigers just a moment ago, but now they're not there.
Very possible. Hard to see.
It's Candle's first pitch on the outside corner, a strike. Now, going back to the backdrops, there's two backdrops for baseball that are the best. They're the ones that have the towering skyscrapers, the skyline of whatever city you're in, as the 0-1. That one swung on, a little looping liner that will drop. Rounding third, coming for home, here is Dugan. Here's the relay, and he's going to retreat back to third, and probably a smart move there because Hirschberger at first was about to cannon that one to Hostetler.
Yeah, Mike Miller in right field got to that ball really quick and got it in. Saved a run right there.
Just a bloop single.
And you got to wonder a little bit, too. Strasburg seeing Candle for the second time through the lineup, and they're making some adjustments, but he barely got enough of that ball to get it over the first baseman's head.
Tanner Tucker struck out looking his first time up. Mats with runners on the corners, two down, fouls the first pitch out of play to the right, 0-1. And to finish my thought, you know, I love it when you get the skyline in the background, but when you get the trees out there and just the natural beauty, that's great too.
Absolutely. Have you ever seen Appalachian State's college facilities in the fall? It's all trees behind it. Glows orange and yellow.
It's the 0-1. Curveball in there for strike two. I want to say Murray State has something kind of like that too.
Mm-hmm. Now you're one pitch from limiting the damage here. Execute. Hit a spot.
It's the 0-2. Swung on, tapper towards third. Monigold gloves. He's going to throw to first in time for the out. Tucker saying it went off his foot, and now time being called. The umpires are going to get together, so we'll hold off here. Let's see here. Home plate umpire didn't call it off his foot, neither did the base umpire. We can't send it to New York.
No, I'd be surprised if this gets overturned.
Foul ball, they do overturn it.
Really? Don't see that very often if it's not called right away.
Usually you don't see something fouled off the foot and travel all the way to third base. But
no, not on a two-hop.
So what's the count here, 0-2?
Let's see if Caden can make it a mute point here. Put him away. 2-strike count on the batter.
Candle toes to the rubber. Now comes set. Here's the pitch. Outside.
Nice job by Danny. Speaking of hockey, right there, he saved a goal.
Yes, he did. You know, it's interesting how much catching and hockey, being a hockey goalie, really looks similar.
It does.
Their mechanics have really overlapped as that one swung on and fouled off.
Well, who was the catcher for the Twins that grew up as a hockey goalie? Was
right. I know who you're talking about, and I can't.
Tall left-handed hitter. I'm drawing a blank too. I just remember watching him. He was one of the best defensive catchers in the majors.
It's the pitch. Down low.
Now Caden's having to work here. And you know, the more pitches you see, the advantage goes to the hitter. He's doing a good job fighting those pitches off.
And the deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 gone. Add to that with 2 runners, one on each corner. The 2-2. Swung on, little looping liner on the infield, fielded at second by Hirschberger, throws on to first in time, and that one will retire the side. But 1 run comes across on 3 hits, no errors in the inning on 2 are left, and after 3.5, it's a 5-1 lead for the Highland Hawks here on WKLM.
Call Berlin Heating and Cooling, your Rheem Pro partner, and you know you're calling the very best. Berlin Heating and Cooling services and installs Rheem and all types of furnaces and air conditioning equipment. Berlin Heating and Cooling, they're your local team you can trust. Call them today at 330-893-3057. That's 330-893-3057.
The secret's out. Thread and Ink in Holmesville is open to take care of your custom apparel, embroidery, and screen printing needs. They offer a storefront with apparel for West Holmes, Highland, and surrounding schools. Whether it's school spirit wear, professional business attire, accessories, or unique custom designs, they deliver excellence in every product. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 till 5. Thread and Ink is located at 8210 County Road 245 in Holmesville. Or call Justine at 330-279-9222. That's Thread and Ink, custom embroidery and screen printing in Holmesville.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
Well, before we get to the bottom of the 4th inning here, we got a couple messages. One from Scott Boddicker letting us know that Twins catcher that was a hockey goalie was Joe Maurer. So, Scott, Coach, thanks for texting in and letting us know that.
He gets an assist. We got a couple of them that come in. Our phones are blowing up. Thanks for listening tonight and helping us out.
Top of the order, Mike Miller, 1 for 2. First pitch to him is well outside for ball 1-1-0. You know, the Cavs do that. Or they've got the text line that they'll get people's requests in. I think the Blue Jackets do it too. So here comes the 1-0. That one swung on. It's now 1-1. I might have to talk to Matt about that, getting a text line we can look at during the games, because I don't want to give out my personal phone number over the air. Nope. So 1-1. Called strike on the outside corner, now 1-2.
Looks like it might be Keith Hirschberger warming up down in the bullpen.
Saw someone warming up in the right field pen last inning, but Lancaster back out there as here comes the 1-2. High and away, the count evens at 2-2. Also, we want to let you know, next Friday here at Highland is the Fine Arts Festival. You know, all these Highland students going to be showing off their work and all the different arts. I know ag and wood shop are going to be out there as well as some of the music stuff, as that one's just a bit low, and that'll run the count full.
Has that pitch been a strike most of the night?
Yeah, it's been close.
Man.
There's also going to be a JV varsity doubleheader baseball game. So that one is swung on and fouled off. We'll do it again at a full count. So The folks here at East Holmes Local Schools want to invite everyone out for that. And believe me, I've seen some of the woodworking projects that have been done here at Highland High School, and there are some very impressive ones. And
yeah, that's one of the things of the culture of this area. Woodworking is really big. And
as that one is swung on, chopped towards short, Dugan gloves it and throws on the run in time, and there's one gone.
Yeah, nice play. Came in, got that ball right off the turf. And, you know, you look at this game, Highland put up that 5-run inning. Strasburg did a good job answering. You know, it's a game of momentum. We'd like to see Highland get back on the board here and answer Strasburg again, take some of that momentum back.
Colin Koblenz, 1 for 2 with an RBI double, a run scored. He's also popped up to the pitcher. Righty-lefty matchup here as we're on the third time through the orders. That one spanked towards second. Hurst knocks it down, throws to first, just a step ahead of the speedy Koblenz.
Yeah, 2 nice plays right there by the Tiger defense, backing their pitcher up.
He put a charge on that ball, but Hurst just smothered it at second.
2 real nice plays by the shortstop, second baseman, up the middle, doing the job.
That'll bring up Caden Koblenz, 1 for 2. He's reached on a single and a fielder's choice. Has come around to score a run. So the first pitch to him is swung on and fouled out of play on the right-hand side, 0-1. Well, if you get into collision, make your first call to Finish Line Auto Body, where they have experts in collision repair, and they'll even help with up to $500 of your insurance deductible. Give Brooks a call at 674-1483. It's the 0-1. That one swung on, a little blooper into left field. That's going to drop in front of Barr, who didn't know if he should charge that one or not.
Yeah, I think that ball has some topspin on it and had a little bit of a hump, and it died right in front of him before it got there.
So by my count, that's the 10th hit for the Hawks today. They had 7 in the third inning, which is more than some teams will have in many ball games.
Yeah, they were able to put a string of hits together there, and now, like you said, 2 outs. We're trying to answer that run Strasburg put in the top of the fourth.
Grady Monigold had a 2 RBI double in the third, came around to score. So the first pitch to him is swung on, hit towards second. Hurst will field and send it over to first base in time, and that will retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors. The Hawks leave 1. We'll move to the top of the 5th inning. It's 5-1 Hawks here on WKLM. Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 330-359-5421 or in Berlin at 330-674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service in Weinsberg and Berlin.
Premier Pharmacy has more ways to serve you. I'm Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and I'm happy to announce that our newest location in Sugar Creek is open and accepting new patients. Our location in downtown Sugar Creek accepts most major insurances and offers the same great service you've come to expect in our Berlin and Millersburg locations, including delivery and vaccination services. Give us a call today at 330-852-5146 and start experiencing the Premier Pharmacy difference. Premier Pharmacy is your local, hometown, independent pharmacy.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
We move to the top of inning number 5.
Keith Hirschberger on the mound.
Hirschberger will be on the mound. So we'll have to get you some updated positionings here.
Looks like Caden Candle went to second base. Might have just switched those 2 positions, it looks like.
We'll get you the line on Candle here in just a little bit. The first pitch is swung on and missed there for strike one by Zayden Barr.
Keith's going to give you a different look than Caden. He's not going to throw quite as hard. He's going to rely on that curveball to get you out on your front foot, get you to pop up or ground out. And
he does it again there. Unable to hold up his swing was Barr, and quickly it's 0-2.
Yeah, and I think both those pitches probably bounced in front of the plate. It's a change of speed. A little different look.
So an 0-2 count here. As time called, Keith Hirschberger making his third appearance on the season. He's worked 2 innings, hasn't given up a run on 1 hit while striking out 2 and hitting 1. No decisions. He's faced 7 batters this season. It's the 0-2.
Good pitch.
Outside just by a hair. Now 1-2 the count.
Good pitch, better take.
I'd also like to thank our video crew here. The Garabrandt brothers are producing this one as that one runs outside. And I'm so sorry. I'm not sure I've worked with you before. What's your name? Emerson? Okay, thank you. And Emerson working our camera today. It's the 2-2. Chop toward second. Candle will field and throw over to first in time. There's 1 gone. That'll bring up Brock Johnson, the designated hitter. He struck out swinging his first time up.
And Hirschberger comes in. He's going to pound that strike zone and go to work.
Righty-righty matchup as Hirschberger comes set. Here's the pitch. Down low for ball 1-1-0. Really is a beautiful night for baseball here. We got some clouds in the sky, but lights are on. Didn't have to really deal with any shadows today as the 1-0. Curveball in there for strike 1.
Looks like we got a little more rain moving in here about 9:30, and then some throughout the night. I know Highland is scheduled to travel to Wheeling Central, but it sounds like
that one swung on and missed on another off-speed pitch. Now 1-2.
Sounds like that game might get moved, or that doubleheader, I should say, might get moved to Lehman Field.
There's ball 2, now 2-2 the count.
And that should be a good game. Wheeling Central is one of the better teams in the state of West Virginia. Got a 16-2 record.
So 2-2. Swung on and tipped into the glove of Hostetler for the second out of the inning.
And I believe Wheeling Central just had 3 pitchers throw 3 no-hitters this year.
Wow. Now, you really don't hear that very often in high school baseball.
No, you do not.
Especially in this area. That'll bring up Braden Whitman. He's 0 for 1 with a pop-up to short. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Came in on his hands, 0-1.
Yeah, nice pitch. He's been living on that outside corner. You're not expecting him to come inside with that fastball. He was able to get it in tight.
It's the 0-1. Curveball outside that time. Now 1-1 the count.
Keith's got really good command. He's not going to walk very many people.
The 1-1. Swung on, hit towards third. Monigold gloves, throws across the diamond in time, and that will retire this side in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. 5-1 the lead for the Hawks here on WKLM.
Taking on a large exterior home project is no small task. When you're looking for the best options in roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Provia products are the clear choice. At Provia, quality is engineered into the product, integrity is never compromised, and local craftsmanship delivers a stunning final result that will last for generations. Our experts at Keim Home Center are here to help you explore the possibilities. Visit Keim in Charm, Ohio. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, and the comforts of home are all gone. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. And now, for a limited time, get a free, complete 7-year warranty with purchase. That's a $735 value, absolutely free. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Don't miss out on the free 7-year warranty, so call today or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
And Hummel
Danny Hostetler's 2 for 2 today, a single, a double, an RBI, and a run scored. Takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1.
We talked about the rain. It looks like it might get here a little bit earlier than 9 o'clock.
Got a shower out near Loudonville making its way this way as that one's bounced down. Now 1-1 the count. We've had a lot of rain in short spurts over the last couple days.
Yes, we have.
So here comes the 1-1. Down low now, 2-1. I was telling Matt earlier this week, I might have umpired the only softball game that was played in Northeast Ohio on Tuesday over at Canton South. So 2-1. Down low now, 3-1. I pulled up to the field, and we were under a severe thunderstorm warning, and we still started the game by 5:40.
Wow. Yeah, they've been moving through pretty quick. Don't hang around very long. They put down a lot of rain and move on.
It's a 3-1, down low, ball 4. That is the second walk issued by Lancaster. And Danny Hostetler has a perfect on-base percentage today. That'll bring up Logan Yoder 1 for 1 with a single. He got thrown out trying to stretch that single into a double back in the third inning. First pitch to him, right down the middle for strike 1.
And except for that one inning, Lancaster's pitched very well.
So here comes the 0-1. Inside, now 1-1 the count. Well, whether you need tires along with farm tires and service, fully equipped auto service, or semi-truck tires, stop by Millersburg Tire Service on State Route 39 in Millersburg or at MillersburgTireService.com. In business for over 72 years. The 1-1 at the knees for strike 2. So 1-2 count here. Runner on first, nobody out. As Lancaster comes set. The 1-2 offering, well outside, now 2-2. So 2-2 count here.
See if they start the runner or let Logan do the job.
It's 2-2. Low and away, it gets to the backstop. On his way to second, is Hostetler. He'll be up there on the wild pitch.
No need to start the runner if you get a free base.
So now first base open and a 3-2 count here to Logan Yoder. As Lancaster comes set, here's the payoff. Swung on, tapper towards second. Hurst will glove it and throw on to first in time. And there's one gone, but that does allow Hostetler to move to third.
Did a good job hitting that ground ball to the right side. That's what they teach you. Get that guy to third base. A lot more ways you can score from third base than there are second. Now they're going to pull the infield in. It's still a 5-1 game.
Keith Hirschberger has an RBI single and a pop-up today. As Lancaster comes set, the pitch. Curveball in there for strike 1. So an 0-1 count now. As Lancaster looks in, now rocks and fires outside, 1-1.
Yeah, and you're not looking to really try to do too much with the infield in, just hit a ball hard. Danny's got to be ready for a pass ball here.
It's a 1-1. Outside, again, Tucker tried to get that one framed.
Yeah, that was a little too far outside. I give him credit, though. Got to give it a shot, don't you?
Yeah, you got to. So 2-1. Swung on, popped him up and out of play behind the press box. It's a good thing Aidan moved his truck, because that one might have gotten his windshield. And 2-2 the count. Folks, I really want to shout out Aidan. He does a great job producing these games, and I think he's getting tired of dealing with me. It's a 2-2. Up high, the count going to run full here.
Quality at bat here by Keith Hirschberger. Working the count, fouled a couple pitches off.
And if you're the Tigers, this is the guy you want to get, as the payoff is outside for ball 4, and he'll walk, and there'll be runners on the corners. And I say that, but the Hawks batting .368 as a team this year, and that's going to bring out head coach Mike Becker, and that might be curtains for Lancaster.
Yeah, I'm sure his pitch count kind of caught up to him there. Or maybe not. He's talking to him.
It's his second visit out to the mound. Gives us time to remind you that Keim Home Center is your home building and woodworking destination, along with lumber, building materials, and quality millwork. Visit them on the web at keimhome.com. So
he has not made the call yet. It looks like he's going to give him a chance to get out of the jam.
And he will. Becker going to stay out there on the mound. Usually when your coach comes out a second time, it's to take the ball from out of your hand, but that's a big show of confidence in this pitcher.
Yes, it is. And, he's been his best pitcher all year. So giving him a chance to work out of it, I'm not sure what his pitch count is. I know it's getting up there.
So runners on the corners, and one gone now for Luke Hirschberger, who singled and lined out today. First pitch to him is outside for ball 1-1-0. It's a righty-lefty matchup.
Keith does have good speed over there at first base. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to steal a bag here.
It's the 1-0. Oh, must have been high there.
Might have possibly been up and in.
And now 2-0 the count. Now time is called by our home plate umpire.
Yeah, he took his mask off there. I'm not sure.
Thought he might have been getting ready to give someone in the crowd a warning.
That's what I thought.
So here comes the 2-0. Low and in now, 3-0. So 3 balls and a strike. So Lancaster comes set, the pitch. Downstairs, ball 4. He walked him on 4 straight, and that'll load the bases. Third walk given up by Lancaster this inning.
Yeah, I think now the coach is going to... Nope.
He gave the thumbs up to his coach. His coach came out of the dugout and talked with him. That'll bring up Caden Candle, who's 0 for 1. He's walked and hit into a fielder's choice at end of the 3rd inning. So the first pitch to him is to the backstop, but it bounces right back to Tucker. And John, I know.
Now he's done. Might have been a little bit too late there. I'm not sure.
And they will go ahead and make the pitching change, and we'll take a timeout and be back here on WKLM.
Biker Sand and Gravel Incorporated has been serving the central Ohio areas of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They're a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
When you work the land, you know, out there in some far corner of a field, there's an old steel fence post that has your number. And that's when you should have ours. We're your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. And when you need service, give us a call. We're specially trained and equipped to handle all your on-farm, in-field tire repair and replacement needs.
Call Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 Millersburg, for your farm tire needs.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They cure their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Well, Braden Whitman's going to come in from right field, and he will be the pitcher. Whitman on the season, making his 7th appearance. He is 2-2. He's allowed 12 runs, 5 earned on 11 hits while striking out 18 and walking 16. He has a 2.18 ERA.
Now we're ready to roll again.
So another righty-lefty matchup. Lancaster's now playing at short. So we got to figure out who's in right field.
I believe it might be Dugan.
As Whitman will kick and fire. Curveball in there for a strike.
That's what it looks like. Caden Dugan went to right field.
So now Dugan in right field.
Yep, lightning just flashed.
We just had a lightning strike. So, folks, we are going to be in at least a 30-minute delay here. Unless the umpires get together here and determine it was a camera flash. But we are going to be in a weather delay, so we will take a timeout and come back here on WKLM.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
At Mac Oilfield Service, they offer specialized trucking, water hauling, dirt work, and general oil field service in New York, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. They have the equipment and manpower to tackle any task handed to them. The future lies in the hands of our youth, and Mac Oilfield Service is proud to support them. Call Mac Oilfield Service for all your oil field needs at 330-674-7371. That's 330-674-7371.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
MEB Systems, the area's flat roof specialist. MEB Systems also offers retrofit solutions for low-slope metal roofs. MEB Systems counts it as a privilege to serve our community and beyond with the highest level of customer service and top-notch workmanship. Let them not only learn your business, but also your trust. When it comes to your roof, trust your local experts who believe if it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at mbsystems.com. MBB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
Enjoy Cinco de Mayo dinner favorites all this week at Roadie's IGA. Hi, this is Scott Roadie. We have USDA Choice Boneless Chuck Roast, $5.98 a pound. USDA Choice Boneless Chuck Steak, $6.18 a pound. 12-ounce selected Smithfield Sliced Bacon, $3.98. We also have 41 to 50 count Southern Seas Raw Shrimp, $5.98. Genuine Sweet Yellow Onions, 88 cents a pound. 9-ounce Whistle Stop Onion Ring Batter Mix, $2.98. And Sweet Plump Red Seedless Grapes, $1.78 a pound. Plus download your digital coupon for crazy low price on select items Thursday through Sunday at Roadie's IJ Marketplace in Millersburg.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine routine checkup, or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for you with competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service. Visit csb1.com to apply online or give us a call at 800-654-9015 to speak with a loan specialist and discover the CSB advantage. The Commercial and Savings Bank. Relationships you can bank on. Member FDIC.
Well, welcome back to Lehman Field. Jake Sidle with you. We are in a lightning delay here at Lehman Field, and that went in, about 5-6 minutes ago. Our field umpire saw lightning that I'm looking at the radar. Looked like it was down near Clark. I'm looking at the radar again. And looks like there's also some lightning in a cell that's hanging over Nashville right now. So they're going to get everyone in the dugouts here, and it looks like we're going to try to wait this out. Our umpires are still on the field. Our teams are in their dugouts. We're going to keep you updated here. We talked about it a little bit off the air. It's like you don't want to take so long to get warmed up because we knew there was a chance of a little bit of a shower, a little bit of a storm coming through.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised they took as long as they did to start this game.
So we're in a lightning delay. So the way it works for high school folks is you see lightning, 30-minute timer starts. You see lightning or hear thunder, I should say, and then every lightning strike or thunderclap, you restart the 30-minute clock. So a minimum 30-minute delay here, and I think for those of you listening over on the FM side, we're going to have Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central take you back to regular programming for a little bit, and we'll come back with an update in about 5 or 10 minutes or so. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll just keep the camera up, and you can keep an eye on that one. So we'll talk to you again in about 5 or 10 minutes. Right now, we're in a lightning delay in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hawks leading 5-1 here on WKLM. side with John Monigold. We are still in a weather delay here at Lehman Field. I went down and spoke with Chris Degas and the umpiring crew, and basically what I got was we're going to try to wait this one out, but they're not going to wait forever. So we'll keep you updated. We got some lightning down to our south. We have some lightning out to our west, so it all just kind of depends on which direction these storms around us go if we're going to get this one finished. And, John, we do believe this is a complete game, so if results hold, Highland would get the win even if this game is called off.
Yeah, we knew there was some weather moving in, and wasn't too long after the bolt of lightning, we got some rain, and pretty sure we've played enough innings for it to count if it would happen to get called off after this point. But you would like to be able to see the teams finish the game, but like we said, the weather has really been hit or miss last week.
You can say that again. Mother Nature has ruined her fair share of baseball games for this spring. Well, we're going to go ahead and send you back to regular programming again on FM 95.3, and we'll be back with another update in about another 5 to 10 minutes here on Hometown Radio. Monigold back with you, and folks, we are going into the post-game show as the game has been called. We have more lightning coming into the area, so they're just going to call it here. It is an official game, so Highland will get the win by the final score of 5-1 in four and a half innings. Is that what we'll call that?
Yes.
4.5 innings and 1 out.
Yeah.
So Highland took them a little bit to get on the scoreboard. They finally did in the bottom of the third inning when they would send 10 to the plate. Caden Candle started off with a walk. Then Mike Miller had a single. Colin Copeland's had an RBI double. Then Grady Monigold had a 2 RBI double. Danny Hostetler had an RBI double. And Keith Hirschberger had an RBI single. That's how the Hawks scored all of their runs in this one. And, folks, just a reminder that the Killbuck Savings Bank proudly supports the local youth and hopes you all knock it out of the park as they celebrate 125 years of serving the community. Back with the rest of the post-game show next after this from Pomerane Hospital.
At Pomerane Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerane brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerane provider nearby. Visit PomeraneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerane Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Taking a look at the final lines in this one, Caden Candle will get the win. He goes 4 innings, giving up 1 earned run on 3 hits while striking out 3 in the win. Keith Hirschberger goes an inning of scoreless hit, and he struck out 1 batter. Drew Lancaster went 4 1/3 for the Tigers, giving up 5 runs, all earned on 5 hits, striking out 1 and walking 4. And then Braden Whitman will not get a decision. The game was delayed after he threw 1 pitch, so he doesn't have a score line.
No.
Really, he threw 1 pitch. So the final team lines, Highland 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They strand 4. Meanwhile, the Tigers 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They strand 2. So Candle moves to 5-0 with the win. Lancaster drops to 1-4. The Hawks to pick up win number 16 of the season. They are now 16-0. Meanwhile, the Tigers will drop to 8-9 on the campaign. And, folks, just a reminder, it's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Holmes Ready Mix offers Ready Mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Call today for prices and delivery options of Ready Mix concrete at 674-0865 or sand and gravel at 674-8121. And don't forget, coming up in just a moment, we'll be announcing our Buckeye Deli Player of the Game. That player of the game is presented by the Buckeye Deli in the Patio, where great food meets great times. From delicious pizza and bar snacks to milkshakes and cold drinks, they've got it at the Buckeye Deli in the Patio. Back to wrap this up next after this from Pomerane Hospital.
At Pomerane Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerane brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerane provider nearby. Visit PomeraneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerane Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Our Buckeye Deli player of the game is going to be Danny Hostetler today. Hostetler went 2 for 2 with a run scored. He also drove in a run. He had a single, a double, and a walk. Danny Hostetler is going to get himself a large 3-topping pizza at the Buckeye Deli and the Patio. Well, folks, we'll come back and get our final thoughts from John Monigold after this from Pomerane Hospital.
At Pomerane Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerane brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerane provider nearby. Visit PomeraneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerane Hospital, caring for our community's health.
The Hawks win in this rain-shortened game, and John will talk a little bit about this one. That third inning for the Hawks, they really had something going in the fifth, but of course lightning and Mother Nature decided to end that one.
Yeah, that third inning, Strasburg's pitcher was really cruising, and then, Highland was able to string a series of hits together and put 5 runs up in that third inning, and, Strasburg was able to get one, but after that, weather probably did everybody in, Seems to be the story of the week. Just a hard time getting games in. And, we had the JV. They played 5 innings tonight, and they were able to get a win. So, it does count as an official game. So I guess the Hawks roll with another win. And, again, comes down to pitching and good defense and timely hitting.
Well, always great to work with you, John. Thanks for coming out here.
My pleasure.
Also, a huge shout-out to our crew from Claxon Communications today, doing a great job. We had a few technical difficulties, but they did a great job working through it. Thank you, guys. And, of course, Brogan Steimel back at WKLM Sports Central, pushing all the buttons and making sure you hear us here on FM 95.3 and online at WKLM-FM.com. That's going to do it for us again. Hawks win this rain-shortened game in 4.5 innings, 5-1 over the Strasburg Tigers. For all of us here at WKLM, I'm Jake Sidle, signing off, reminding you to stay safe and healthy. And we'll see you tomorrow here on WKLM. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you for watching high school baseball from your hometown radio station, FM 95.3 WKLM.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.